All right, you're listening to Ghosts of the Republic Radio. I'm your boy Ghost Dog, and we got Paranoid on the line with us as the host of the show tonight.
We got Jay Cost in the house tonight, Universal Studios recording artist. He's been doing music for a while. One of my favorite musicians for sure. So to start off, why don't we let the listeners know a little bit about yourself, how long you've been making music, kind of how your career's gone for you, and what kind of got you into making music in the first place.
Well, basically, I started playing the piano when I was like 9 years old, you know. That was my first instrument. And then when I was like 13, I started engineering at different studios in New York, all over the city and stuff. By the time I was like 18, I signed my first record deal, where I think it was like Atlantic Records. I did a record for them. And then I just been doing like all this whole Latin scene down in Florida, you know. I signed a deal with Universal right now, and I'm just in the process of about to drop another CD and start promoting it pretty soon. So, you know, I've been doing a lot of stuff like engineering and mostly making beats for other people, other artists, you know, that are on different labels and stuff.
Your beats are on fire, man. I love your production. It's always top-notch production, and, I mean, your beats are bangers. I love them, man.
That's more of what I do than anything, you know, than being an artist. The artist thing came out of me doing beats because I used to do beats. We used to have like a group of my friends from my neighborhood in New York, and I always said to myself, yo, when we're going to take this music somewhere, man, we got to do something. I'm doing all these beats for you guys, and you guys ain't taking the music anywhere, you know what I mean? So I said, you know what? These guys are rapping, they doing it then. Let me do my thing. Let me try this once. And I ended up doing it, and somebody at Universal liked it, and they said, yo, let's give them a deal, you know? And I just took it from there, man. Just have no fear. You know, the heart can't function. The brain won't function under fear. So we just got to eliminate fear out of our minds.
Well, you definitely go deeper than most artists are willing to go. And
you know where that comes from? That comes from me not caring what anybody thinks. Music is supposed to be an art form, right? You're supposed to create something. You got to look at it like a painting. You know what I mean? You can't have limits when you're making a painting. You just got to let the pen take you where it wants to go. You know, and like most of the artists today, they're not really artists. They're what I like to call interpreters. Because most of these artists you see on MTV and BET, they don't even write their own songs. They're given what is like almost like the presidential thing. They're told what to say. This is how you sing it, and this is how you do it. That's not an artist to me. They took the artistry out of being an artist. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
An artist to me paints a picture. I got a message. Whether people like it or not, is it's up to them. But I'm going to do me. I'm not going to let nobody scare me or stop me from doing anything that I feel in my heart. You know?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely like what you're doing. I appreciate what you're doing.
Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that.
So let's talk about the state of things, the way you see things financially and economically.
I got one thing to say about all of that. You know what I'm saying? I said it in one of my raps. I said, in the world, there are no coincidences, just an events list attacking the defenseless. We are under attack. This is definitely true, man. From every angle, we are under attack. Vaccinations, all this crap, the stock market crashing. It's all leading to a one-world currency, which is what they want to introduce, you know? I think we should just give them all their paper back. If we just all gave them all their paper money back and figured out a way to survive without their paper money, that's the best blow you could deal to them. You know, they wouldn't be too happy. There's so much stuff, you know, but I think at the end of the day, we just got to try to stay positive and spread love because it's more powerful than anything. There's a lot of fear-mongering going on right now. And that's how they pass these laws and all this crazy stuff. But the people going to rise up. You know, as you can see, even in Florida, gun sales are up like 19%. It's probably the whole U.S., right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, just right down here, I went to go get another AR the other day, and the guy told me, yo, there's a back order. You have to wait like 20 days. I'm like, 20 days? I might be dead in 20 days, man. I need that right now. The problem is, you see, we think that it's President Bush, and we keep thinking that it's the Congress. And there's a higher power than all those people that really decide stuff. Those people are just puppets, and they just do what they're told, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? There's bigger powers than these guys. These guys are just puppets. They really have no say, I think.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
No, man, I feel the same way, and I think that I think that we're not the only ones in this boat. I think that most of the governments throughout the world are pretty much bought and paid for by the same small organization.
Yep. Definitely. And when you see that they have like a little conflict, oh, the Iran, we're going to attack Iran, that isn't that. I think the people at the top, they're even friends. And the only reason why they want to go to war with other countries is just who loses in a war? The middlemen, the regular people. Who dies? 3 million Iraqis are dead, bro. So you got to understand, the people at the top, the presidents of all the countries, even though they go to war with each other, they're friends. They only go to war to eliminate the middleman, which is us, the people. You know?
Oh, yeah. And you look
I think that's another trick that they have.
Oh, for sure. If you look at the whole Iraq war, I mean, Saddam Hussein never had any kind of weapons of mass destruction until we supplied them. And then on top of that, he's a 33rd degree Freemason. So, I mean, it's obvious.
He's probably not dead. He's probably chilling somewhere right now.
That's what I would say. He's probably with Kenneth Lay somewhere on an island just chilling back.
Yeah. Talking about them. We've sure fooled them.
For sure. So, let's talk about division and how division is used against the people in this country and worldwide. How they've got Jews fighting Palestinians, they've got black people fighting white people, and you know, Christians fighting Muslims, and all of this stuff throughout the whole world. Do you think that that's just coincidence and it's just human nature that we're all going to battle each other until we die, or do you think that we're manipulated a lot of times into that?
Of course we're manipulated. It's the same thing over and over. They've been doing this for millions of years, divide and conquer. You know? That way they don't have to put you in their jails.
Yep. And basically we're eliminating ourselves. We're a problem that eliminates itself. And
yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. We're just trained to hate ourselves. It's
yeah,
crazy,
for sure.
Man. You know what's the problem? There's no love in the world. If you watch TV for more than 10 minutes, you're going to see that there's no love in the world. They don't want any love in the world. And anybody who tries to bring love to the world gets taken out really fast. On every angle, every level, man, we're getting the short end of the stick, you know? It's crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's like but the thing is, that they're like pushing us into a corner. At some point, the people are just going to rebel, I think. It's just a matter of how much they're going to accept, you know, what level of tyranny we're going to accept, you know? I don't want my whole life to become, like I'm living at an airport, you know? The thing is that they already decided who the real terrorists are. The terrorists are the American people. That's what all the laws are suggesting, man.
As far as everything goes with your music career, what you got coming pretty soon for the people to look forward to?
I'm trying to put my mixtape together so I can put it out. I got a mixtape that's called Weapons of Mass Distraction, you know, and I'm trying to finish that up right now with all these songs that I have. How far it will go, we'll see, you know what I mean?